Let's get at the sky mirror. Let's cover that last week in November day by day and see what pops up. We're going to run the moon around the edge of this planetary pattern, and as it makes angles to the various planets, the spirits, the bodies, the entities, your mood changes, the scene around you changes. And let's take a look at the details of it. That's where the fun comes in. Long ago, I used to do charts for crater festivals, and you could watch 10,000 people move around. And boy, they were always right on time. If you're on a Thursday morning here, you didn't get no rest, but you had nice smells from Neptune. And then it got real jittery and panicky in the middle of Thursday when the moon opposed Pluto and squared Jupiter. Doing too much. Eek, sirens. And then there's interruptions that go into Friday morning about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Here's the electricity went out. There's thing Uranus is acting up, and we're not happy with him Friday morning and feel a little alone. So you might have trouble sleeping Thursday night and into Friday morning. After lunch, there's a nice trine to the sun. The moon's in Cancer, trines the sun in Scorpio, and in the middle of Friday in the afternoon, you get a good plan together. Huh? Good for you. You're off and running. The moon shifts in to Leo. That's Donald Trump's sign. The moon shifts into Leo Friday before dinner, and the vibes start to change, and they get kind of angry Saturday morning. Here's the moon opposing Mars. We've had enough football and young people and people getting angry and boo to that, you know. Do you know that Trump has Mars on the rising sign? He's a Martian. Here's Mars in Leo. So everybody feels a little like that. The lion roars. Anyway, the roaring goes on Saturday morning. It might wake you up. You know, look out. Mellows out Saturday afternoon. Here's a nice trine to Mercury. Kids are happy. We're all talking. We got a nice plan. Here's a trine to Saturn. The plan's coming through. We're organized Saturday night late, 10, 11 o'clock. We got our act together. Nice, middle of Leo. On the morning of Sunday, the 20th, there's a trine to Uranus. The electricals work. The brotherhood pops up, the higher mind, common sense, not the enlightenment of Neptune with all the colors and things, but you know it's interesting because you know Neptune just stationed here Saturday night, see, and so you got kind of organized, and hope you went to bed early and had a beautiful dream, and you woke up in the morning feeling independent and kind of enlightened in a common sense way Sunday the 20th. So this is quite a time. Now, don't get too complacent just because you enjoyed going to church or planting the flowers. Because here, late Sunday night, this is, you know, like 10, 11 o'clock, midnight, there's a square to the sun, and our plans aren't going through like we thought. And as you go into the 21st of November, you're in the danger zone from Neptune. The moon shift into Virgo. Late Sunday night, you're going to feel it. Problems with liquids, confusion, delusion. You know, people pretend. Actors, every place you look is actors. There's clowns on one side and jokers on the other. They're all wearing too much color, too animated. But this is, maybe the dam broke. Maybe there's a big chemical scare of some kind. But, you know, Neptune just stopped here Saturday, and this is just Monday, and the moon's opposing it, which means we're not liking this at all. Even if we're in a good month when a new moon trine, at this point here is a danger point. So, you know, if you're using liquids or fuels or hydrocarbons or drugs or any of that stuff, look out. You could be in trouble here on Monday the 21st. And it'll continue through Tuesday. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, there's Mercury. We can't communicate Tuesday morning. And Saturn squaring. Goodness, that's tough. You may have trouble getting off to work Tuesday morning because communication transportation is delayed. It kind of continues through Tuesday. Not much to say. Then the moon shifts into Libra right here. And all the vibes change. And there's a nice sextile to the sun. Wednesday afternoon. We got a plan. We're going to get stuff done. The heroes are out. Father's out doing shit and leading the way. And here comes Mars Thursday morning. The young men are out doing the work, getting it done. Good for you guys. Moon in the early part of Libra. And then it hits the middle of Libra at 15 degrees. And it hits Jupiter. And it overexpands. Too much. And it squares Pluto. There's a crisis. So we got eek a bug. Sudden crisis and overdoing it here in the middle of Thursday. Now, Saturn comes in around dinner time a little late, just a few hours after you feel a crisis. You know, you get organized and it mellows out, and it wasn't what you thought at all, was it? Thursday night. Friday on the 25th, the moon's still in Libra, and it opposes Uranus, and you don't like the electrical things and the power and the TV and all that blinking loud noise and stuff. You know, it's not happy Friday morning. Probably woke you up with a bunch of noise, horns honking, automatic robot cars. Late Friday night, the moon shifts into Scorpio. It's the whole different ball game. And here's the nice part of Neptune. It's on Saturday in the afternoon and evening. The moon in Scorpio trines Neptune. And we're still in the good month, you know. This could be the best of the color, art, music, stained glass windows. I visited every cathedral in Europe when I was young. You know, the color of those stained glass windows and the music, and wow, Neptune it can just float you, you know, in a wonderful way. Mayans knew it as smoke and mirrors, and there is great respect for Neptune. Just like Uranus, these are giant planets. You can't see them. You can't see the chemistry in the air unless your smell gets good. You can't see the electricity in the walls or your TV, but it's there. So these are unseen kind of characters. They don't get real in your life very often. Sometimes here comes the Tinker Tailor. Uranus fixes your car or your TV. And then here comes the Dr. Priest and gives you a pill. Neptune. So these are interesting characters, but you get the best of Neptune Saturday afternoon. You know, really the best of it. Go for it. You can't beat nature, you know, for really teaching you the intimate lessons. You get near the ocean or any kind of water, falling water. I found some websites, and there's just 10 hours of rainforest and bird song, and wow, that's Neptune. Late Saturday night, we're talking midnight, 12:30, 1 a.m., the moon squares Mars, and everybody got in a rush and got pissed off, and, you know, not good. There's a flash of it, a road rage here, and then there's a sextile to Pluto 2-3 hours later, and everybody gets control, or the police show up and put out the fire or something. So Saturday night, there's some fire, and then Sunday morning early, there's control over it. And then here comes Venus. Oh boy. So breakfast time, even on into lunch, there's the moon's making a nice sextile to Venus, and there's beauty and love and pretty girls, and that's kind of nice for Sunday, huh? But I wish I could tell you more about what this thing is. Wow, it's got me, you know, really wondering